6 Heart Fire, Day 22. I was told that to get to Drulene Fallon's herd, I should take the road to Nissus, take the left fork as soon as I enter the hills, then take the next fork to the right. Drulene is almost due west of Aldirun. Thanks to bold Risa and Drano, we now know that the trading caravan Sharn purchased passage on is headed toward Margan. Rosh's shirts have been successfully delivered to Bival Tenerin the clothier in Aldirun. As payment, she has given me a belt of iron will. Not a bad payment for a delivery job. The clothier Bival Tenerin made a brocade shirt and silk pants for Enos Sarandas, but Enos Sarandas has not made the final payment on time. Bival Tenerin has offered to pay me 50 gold if I will find Enos Sarandas, get the 360 drakes he owes Bival Tenerin, or get the shirt and pants and bring them back to Bival Tenerin. Danes Redothril the pawnbroker sold 2 fine matched rings, one with an raw ebony stone, the other with a raw glass stone, to a customer named Enos Sarandas. But Sarandas has failed to pay the remaining 150 gold owed. If I can find Sarandas, and either get the ebony ring and the glass ring and return them to Redothril, or get the 150 gold Sarandas owes Redothril, the pawnbroker will pay me 50 gold. I heard that a trader at the Rat in the Pot was looking for someone who was traveling to Ghost Gate, for some job he wanted doing. I have heard that a prisoner escaped from Buthmoth Legion Fort. The bookseller Kodas Kolonis in Aldirun told me that he has to get rid of his sister's cats, as he is allergic to them. He said I could take as many of them as I wish. They have a little ring they love to play with. Obviously they'll stop what they are doing and come running from any distance if I just put the ring on. Else, I bet they will return to the bookseller in Aldirun if they get lost. I was told that Dorisa Darvel might have a copy of Mchanak's Fire and Faith. The trader Tiras Sadas sold an Ashlander handcrafted racer suede belt to a customer, but the customer has failed to make his final payment on time. If I can find Enos Sarandas and retrieve the belt for the trader, or if I can get the 50 septims owed to the trader, Tiras Sadas will pay me 25 gold. Bebony Relith the clothier made a fire jade amulet and delivered it to a customer named Enos Sarandas, but Sarandas has not made the promised final payment. Bebony Relith has offered to pay me 25 gold if I will either retrieve the unpaid for amulet, or will collect the final 50 gold from Sarandas. The enchanter Leathervari offered to pay me 50 gold if I will find a customer named Enos Sarandas, and either collect a payment of 120 gold, or retrieve designer shoes from Enos Sarandas and return them to Leathervari. I spoke to Enos Sarandas about his overdue payments. He said he had no cash at present to pay his debts, but that he was sure he would be able to pay very soon. I decided to take no immediate action.
And welcome back to Morrowind Adventures of Shiaryu and her friends. And as Shiaryu just read from Juno, last thing we are trying to do is getting this Enos Sarandas to pay his debt with a lot of people in Aldirun. And I think we could use some help from talents of Constance. To help charming this fellow. I'm bored. Oh, but she wants to chat a little before doing this, so let's try and see what she had to say. You have met my uncle's friend's father, haven't you? Oh, I think so. I bet everyone who has ever been in Sydney has met your uncle's friend. What was your impression? Oh, a very likable fellow, charming, filthy little thief. I don't think this... let's try the first one. Fargot? Charming? Oh no, she are your son. I don't buy that. And yes, I think there's only one real answer, regardless of what option you may choose, but this is something you see all the times, to have sort of cosmetic dialogue decision which are not really branches but are just an introduction with the flavor, and all in all it's not really bad, because you cannot really branch everything in a quest, because it really becomes a little too complicated, and not everybody want to go and try each and every option in a dialogue quest. So I think a good compromise is every now and then give real option, changing the branching, changing how the story is going on, but oftentimes it's just a matter of give something different from a continue button with a better flavor, but quest is still just straight with no branches. Anyway, well, he's nice, so tough. She's talking about Fargot, which should be a friend of her uncle. You see the name. So they both got into trouble, it seems. So let's try this one. Now let's see. Well, there was the story with the love potion and so on, and sound lovely. Not sure I want to hear this. Love potion, where are you drinking them or selling them? I'm curious about this love potion. Uncle Baggot and Fargot somehow came across a supply of love potions, so they started selling these potions, and things were going well at first. It was quite a nice time, tried the potion, happy imperial women. And so on, but there's always a but. Finally we ran out of love potions, and that's when my uncle Fargot came up with this amazing idea. They should start to produce their own love potions. So what happened? I bet it was a second option. Bad things happened. At first a success, but then, oh, after a week the side effects started to show up. Side effects? Oh, the first thing I noticed was that this imperial lady I mentioned before suddenly had, well, a beard. Then I noticed that the imperial guards have very long hair and so on. So in short, this potion, love potions, did make everyone in Sydney with long hair and bearded women and so on. So people in Sydney went completely mad. They tracked down Fagot and Bigot and dipped them in tar and feathers and had them run around the Sydney marketplace like that. They wanted to do the same things to me, of course, but I hid inside the lighthouse. I didn't dare to show up for a couple of weeks. By then things had luckily calmed down. Side effects had disappeared and people started to look normal again, but my uncle obviously had an overdose and so on. You never tried out those love potions yourself, did you? Me? Ha, ever. I know that anything my uncle and Fagot do will undoubtedly get me into trouble. And besides, I'm far too young and innocent. You innocent? Of course, dear Constance. Yes, actually I am. I believe you. You do? Good. And you know what? You are a good listener. I think you are a much better listener now than when we first met. By listening to Constance's endless rambling, you have improved your endurance. Oh. And we can say goodbye. So we have this story about Constance that's finally unfolding. Every now and then she wants to talk about her past and her story, and this is a common trait with a lot of advanced companions with the story. It's more or less the same with Julian, and that's a nice thing. I'm not sure this advantage we have now in fatigue due to enduring her story is really something that will last forever, because sorry, I think how the game works, even if you have some mod which is setting your endurance in real time or when you level up, maybe when you change the level, probably this extra point will be discarded. I'm not sure about it. It depends, but it's just a few points of fatigue, I think, not really something changing the game. Oh, endurance, well, points of health probably, but not so much. We'll see. Next level up, maybe. We'll check.
I could kill that girl. Those boots
Anyway,
are ruined.
now what I want to ask her after she has
this better be important.
finished talking about her story. I think so. So I will ask her about her life, and I think she should tell me. Oh, she's telling me the same story again. Well, that's not something interesting. Maybe this could be stripped out from the mod some way, some kind of counter if she already told the same story, but maybe not. Maybe this is a way to let people read again things already had but skipped first time, and then you can read it again if you want to have the details. So all in all, I think that's the right thing to have this way. But I wanted just to verify if she have officially told what she can told at present, because I want to ask her assistance now, trying to charm Yenas around us, and she's able to help with charming one person. Oh, thanks to Constance's charm, your personality and speechcraft are temporary enhanced. Goodbye. So let's see now. We should have better personality, and I think I could just... Oh, hello, Hewin Enterprise. Not so many streams this day. Hewin Enterprise, I think you have missed the Drunken Mud Crab start of a new Let's Play. Take a look at it, because he's a very, how can I say it? A very original, it's a very original kind of Let's Play. So it's nice. I think it's very how can I say it? Different from usual. So give it a try. And yes, I want to charm this young Saran. So probably try to use all my magic, which I can. So what we have here? Not much, because my level is still very low and I have still not so many enchanted things able to help me. Let's see if we have some potion. Really to get some potion down, some enchanted things, because Sherry really has to talk with a lot of people, so personality is very important. Okay, I have nothing I can use, so let's try this. Overdue payments. Let's try some bribing. More money, maybe. Money, I have no potions. This character is really not so well developed so far. Let's see here. Now I really think because of this situation with potions, maybe I'd better sell something by...
What is it now?
buy something before trying doing this quest, because I don't want to kill or beat hyenas around us. I want to use persuasion. Lunchtime is approaching.
Is there something I can do for you?
Hello, individual.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. She's obviously from the Morrowind Children mod. She's a nice young lady studying as alchemist apprentice, I think, here in the Alderun Mages Guild. I actually like candies, but I don't think I have candies for us for her. Let me check. Oh, I have some lollipops. Maybe she likes also them. Let's see. Look, I have a lollipop for you. I'm sorry, madam, but my parents say that I cannot accept any gift from strangers, and we don't know each other well enough, I think. So you see, these children are very well behaved. They like candies.
All right,
but
I'm intrigued. Go ahead.
not until they know you. I'd like to buy some ingredients to do some fortify personality potion. So this is probably good. Crash fiber, and I don't really remember another ingredient. Maybe I will buy a couple of these, but I am not really a lot of money. So. Oh, come on. Little discount. And we have... And I think I have already some... Oh, I must find this book. I don't think I have it already, but Chronicles. Oh, bunch left. Okay, so I think I could try and find some alchemical set, do some potions to get some better personality. Let's see, could go back to Balmora, but probably the best place where to find some alchemical setup you can borrow if you are in the Mages Guild are Caldera and Vivek. Probably
Yes?
Caldera is a better place. Let's see if I have some teleportation option. Heavish. Oh, could go heavish. Let me check this. Oh, I did something really stupid. I deleted a mark, a useful mark. Okay, so let's try this. And from here I should be able to reach all the place. And this is from the vanilla mod, the teleportation network with these magic doors. You can use to teleport to various places. So this is near Sydney. This is near Dragonfall. Ibonart. Could go Vivek from there.
I could kill that Guar. Those boots are ruined.
Oh, we have some kind of alchemy ingredient here. I think I will take them. But we cannot really go out because these doors are still locked, and I have yet to discover where the keys, the magic keys are. So I can really just teleport inside and then use some other magic, but I cannot still open the doors. I'm not strong enough. Let's see if we can store this thing. No. Okay, let's drop it. I need help.
Don't bother me.
Oh, come on. Potions, potions. Okay, so from here I hope to be able to teleport me back. But I still miss a lot of magic. Let's try this one. So using the scroll of divine intervention, at least I can reach this place.
So what's this about?
Oh, there was some doing of things.
Hi.
Hold on. Morrowind World. I think I'm already a member of the Imperial Cult. Have you brought me 5 units of mark? I'm still trying. That's another quest. Oh, maybe I have some muck. Oh yes. So we talked
Or
with
you'll find no better magic anywhere else.
Mr. Dunifus. I see you have brought me 5 units of mark. Thank you very much. Here is a cure common disease potion, a copy of
I delivered 5 units of muck to Senolian Tunifus. He gave me a cure common disease potion, a retort, and a copy of the Alchemist's Formulary, a collection of popular alchemical recipes as a reward.
And like here you just read from my journal, we did the quest. And got a couple of things in return. The Alchemist Formula, which is a nice book about ingredients, but Xiaoyu is already well versed in alchemy, so she doesn't really need it, but this is a nice thing to have, a retort. Let's see if we can do another quest. Almost forgot. Oh, we can advance. Congratulations, you have been promoted to initiate. You know, my English is very bad, and that's one of the reasons why I really like to have this
As a token of appreciation, I have received a Marin amulet from the Imperial Cult.
I really like to actually interrupt my bad English reading with journal notes, because this way I have a very nice excuse to stop reading English. And you have shown yourself to be a loyal and diligent member of the Imperial Cult, so advancement. Oh, and we got finally a very nice thing, the Marin amulet. I think this amulet is a very nice thing to have, because it is increasing speechcraft, mysticism, but speechcraft is particularly useful when you talk with NPCs, like the quest we tried to do with Iena Sarandas. So this amulet will be very useful for the quest, I think. And this time I will give something
What do you want with me?
carry to my friend here. Lithium of Ancients from the Morrowind Comes Alive mod. One of the many NPCs, like
Excuse me,
this very
did you
nice
say something?
lady, and a lot of other people added by the mod.
Tidings, citizen.
Forinus Sextus and
Blessings of the Nine, Initiate.
oh, she's behind. And every time now and then you have a lot of NPCs put by different mods in the same spot, and so they are sort of overlapping a little sometimes. But there are mods to tell them to move a little, so to solve this thing easily without using the console. You can do arms for the poor, maybe there's oh, have you reached the goal of 100 gold? Oh, we must get donations on the Skyrim mission. Okay, let's try this. Working on it. So for instance, when you have a lot of NPCs, one near the other, and you have
Tidings,
problem
citizen.
Please, by all means, I'm listening.
talking with a certain NPC, you can just ask them to, for instance, if you have the proper mod, to take your place, and this way you can move them around a little.
That's one ugly outfit.
And oftentimes that's enough to be able to talk with the one you want. Also, I'm using my alt mod, which is asking them to move a little when I press the alt key,
What was that?
even without opening the inventory. But for now, let's go and visit another friend here, the very beautiful Vaginita from the Oh My Goddess mod from Illuminiel. And she is a very very good clothier, because she does very nice armors and very nice sort of tunics and dresses for the Imperial cult, but you can dress them, you can use them to dress your companions and so on, or your character. Problem is, I have really not enough money now, so we will come back. I think should be a couple of nice books here, but I have already read them, as you can see from the starting the book name. This is another sort of script which I run on the saves, and this way you can have the skill books you have already read marked. So you already know
Everywhere dirt.
read them. We have also some quests from this guy here. Probably. Oh, we must find this chapel and we're about working on it as usual. We are always working
Well,
on
friend,
it.
what brings you?
We are like always telling them, yes, sir, I'm working on it. Like a real professional. And from here...
Why are you away from your post?
Oh, maybe I have some... Let me check. There's a lady which is giving mission to be able to sell Dwemer things in a legal way, but I think I still need to do the quest. Ilona Silis, member of the Archaeology Society, and she can buy legally Dwemer artifacts. Would you like to become an agent of the society? Very well then. I shall set you a simple task. Complete it to my satisfaction and I will grant you my approval.
I have met Elena Solis, the Director of Antiquities for the Tamrielic Archaeology Society. She's come to Vardenfell to increase the Society's collection of Dwemer artifacts, and has special permission from the Elder Council to purchase them from agents to whom she's given her approval.
And so we must find something for her. Oh, here it is. We have a task. We must find the scepter of Aleft.
Elena Solis has asked me to find the scepter of Aleft. This important and valuable enchanted mace can be found in a vault in the ruins of Aleft, south of Narmak. If I can find the scepter and bring it to her, she will give me her approval as an agent and purchase any Dwemer artifacts I bring her.
And that's the task we must do to be able to legally sell to her Dwemer artifacts, because we
There's
have
someone watching.
the Dwemer contraband mod, which is making really illegal to sell Dwemer things to normal vendors, because you can only sell officially to this lady, Imperial Scientist. Oh, and look at how nice the view in the distance. And I want to show you the particular problem with Morrowind video graphics, which is the one thing I really dislike, and that's still a problem with MGI-XI. I think it's difficult to fix this thing. It's you know, there are ways to cut what you have to display, and this is technically called frustum view. So you sort of cut on the horizon things your game will display, but the way it is cut in Morrowind and in old game is some kind of vertical plane, which is not carved like the horizon. It's not some kind of circle or spheric like the real horizon. So what happens is you see more distant things at the borders. You can see the red mountain to the left, than at the center of the view, and this is something that in reality does not happen, and so it's the one thing that sort of is ruining a little the immersion, because it's not really something that happens usually. But I think that's a technical problem that probably is too hard to solve. But never say never, because we have seen things happening with the Morrowind tools and additions to the engine that we are used to now, but they seemed like some sort of magic first time they have been done. So I know for certain that there's in the works a new version of the Morrowind scripting expansion that should be 10 or 100 times faster than the current versions. So this thing should open new possibilities for scripting, and so after all these years there are still new tools and new improvement in Morrowind, modding tools and utilities, and so this is really great. New people trying to mod and play the game and adding their contribution to the Morrowind world. This is really something great. Anyway, I'm here trying to get some potions, find a way to increase Shiaryu ability with persuasion. And so back to Ebonheart, and I think I could just try to improve my acrobatics. It's a little risky because I have game settings increasing the damage you get when you jump down from some height, and I hope to have enough. Should be able to jump from here. Oh, very nice. Let's try again. Because at level 1 this thing is risky to do. You see, if you have a very low health, you risk to die when jumping like this, but the advantage is that you are training your acrobatics a lot while jumping. Oh. And this is a Yankaguti. It's sort of spawned here. Last time we tried to sleep. He's not aggressive. And we could practice a little here. We have some practice dummies added by the Stupor Star mod, I think. Yes, that's an expanded version of the mod, which I did tweak a little to include to add the practice dummy to other mods, but these are from the original mod. I think I moved some of them around because they were a little conflicting with other mods, but all in all the mod should not conflict with a lot of things. So first let's see if I have some kind of weapon. And let's try these practice dummy as target. And my companions are fine to help. I'm also encumbered.
I'll see you dead.
So practice.
You're growing weaker.
And there you see, yeah, it's working. It's a way to practice in real time if you don't want to pay for training. And there it is. And I just love these little modes that make you able to practice some skill instead of buying instructions and things like this. It's true that with mods like Julan, you oftentimes to go with the quest. For instance, of Julan quest, you need to train him, and it could be a little faster to just buy training than trying to train him with books or with your skills. And so I think it depends. We will see how things go with Julan. I think I will go and try to meet Julan in a short time, but for now
I could kill that Guar. Those boots are ruined.
oh I drained my strength. Very intelligent move. I hope this is not for long. Oh yeah, it's some hunger. So let's eat something. And what do we have here? Anything to eat? Nothing to eat. I think I will just drop one of these container, which is heavy, and give it to my friend here. I'm still. Oh, come on, this thing is lasting a little too long. Cure common disease. Spoiled. Don't bring this thing. Must drop everything here. Okay, Constance. Come on.
Is it really necessary that we talk?
Bloody scamps, I could skin them all.
Okay, Constance, please, can you carry this thing for me?
Can't you see I wish to be left alone?
She's not happy. Not happy at all. Okay, I think this one. Yes, she can carry this. So let's go, follow me. Oh, and we are also near the Skyrim mission, so we must get arms for the poor. So we can also test our personality. So, Constance, please help charming these people.
Is it really necessary that we talk?
Yes, I need your help. Don't be so angry with you. I need your help to charm this person. Thanks to Constance's charm, your personality and speechcraft are enhanced.
I haven't seen that before.
And then we have this amulet we just got from the Imperial cult, the Morrowind amulet, which is 45 speechcraft and other things which are less useful now, but this 45 speechcraft is the right thing for the job. Hopefully. Oh, we are out of uniform. Yes, sir. Good to see you. Hope I see you well. Arms for the poor. You're right, but for luck it might be me needing the currency. Well, 10 gold. Not much, but you know, soldiers.
Ryring gave me 10 gold as alms for the poor.
Let's try some persuasion. Not working really well. Much better. Alms for the poor.
Iraqi Hearth Healer gave me 40 gold as alms for the poor.
Better. This seems to be... Oh, what's this? Skull? Curious about the skull. Here. Oh, standard game. And a note. Dear Hadmir, why do you want to know my daily schedules? Look, I never liked or loved you and never will. Back off with your advances and just leave me alone. Oh, this is... how can I say it? Real life news. Hadmir, I'm here for alms for the poor. Of course.
Hamir
wow.
gave me 100 gold as alms for the poor.
100 gold. That's good. But anyway, this is a nice touch from some mod. The usual mod by Cliffworm. Adding notes like this one everywhere. Already read skill book marked with a star. And another one here. Ingunking. Arms for the poor. 5 gold. Well, not much, but... Do you read fast travel? Oh.
Ingoning gave me 10 gold as alms for the
Ooh.
poor.
He's the one giving traveling option to the rich, which is a release part of the Skyrim Home of the North mod, which is a great scenic mod, but I think it's a little too soon to go there. We will in the future, probably. But for now, we are asking for alms for the poor. Sorry, no. Oh, can I admire? Sorry, no, he's really not in the right mood to give some money. Sorry, no. Okay, so he's really not giving anything for the Imperial cult. Let's try with Better Flood. Hey, Better Flood? Oh, please. And I have also this shift key set by default with my alt mod, so if an NPC is not really talking, you can press the shift, and the mod is trying to make the NPC turn around and talk with you. Problem is, that's always the scheduling, AI scheduling of the NPC, which is oftentimes making the NPC turn the other way after just 1 second. I could try and solve this thing technically, but it would be a little complicated, but I have a couple of ideas to solve the problem, so they will hopefully will keep turning the right direction, facing the player regardless of their AI setting at the moment. But I still have to try and fix this thing. Anyway, he's not facing the player, but we are still with the dialogue open, so we can talk about alms for the poor. Here, take this. Ooh, 5
Better
gold.
Flood gave me 5 gold as alms for the poor.
And I think there's no more people here. Could try and steal this, but it's not really easy. And we just learned that this place is home. Oh, athletics increased. Is home to the
What makes this smell?
travel service to reach.
That's how I like it. Bold and direct.
To reach
Come, I like the
Skyrim.
smell.
And so I will take a note here in the map. Transport to Skyrim. I want to show you this nice thing. When you take notes, you can write whatever you want. And the nice thing is, the note is visible also when you are out of your interior
What makes
cell.
this smell?
you can see the note when you hover the door to the interior cell. So it's very nice because you can have this note before entering the cell, and at the same time the notes are not cluttering your exterior map. If you want, you can do a note here in the exterior map, but you can avoid putting notes in the exterior and still have the interior notes when you're hovering your mouse over the door. And this is a very nice feature which probably it's not very common to find even in modern games. And also we have a nice well here that we can use to fill our water skin. So what can we do? Could make a little practice here. We have also flowers, so maybe it's not really easy.
Mo. Ixi. Anna. Mo. Ixi. Anna.
I think I will try and train my spear. Oh, one little thing, I have changed a little the skill increase that you have while practicing spear. The attribute now is agility, because there were different it was originally endurance, I think. I have changed it to get endurance increase from other training. I don't remember well, but I changed a couple of these things. Probably medium armor and athletics is probably I set athletics to train endurance. I don't remember exactly, but I think the reason to do this was to try and train endurance more easily, because endurance in the standard game is very important to train at the beginning, because your health is calculated when you level up based on endurance. So if you don't train endurance in your first level, you risk to have lower health. This is not really needed now, because we have mods and settings that we can use to bypass the original game way to calculate endurance only on level up, and so not really a problem. But all in all, I think it's not bad to have endurance increased by when increasing athletics. And so to balance stats, I have a spear increasing agility. So I will try and train spear using bound spear, obviously, because she is a magic user mostly. So she's usually trying to use weightless weapons, magic weapons, bound weapons.
You should run now.
She's not good with the spear, as you can see, but it's just a matter to train a little. And spear is especially good if you like to
and I will end your pain.
go fishing. Not fishing, but go diving.
There's someone watching me. I can
Get fishes using the spear, because if you're using water life, I have the mod scripted to capture your fish, to string fish using using spears. I'm not sure. Let's check this thing.
Excuse me, did you say something?
I don't remember well, but I think there should be... Oh, and this nice young Kaguti is really in a bad place. Can you take my place, please? No? Because I think there was something hidden here which I'd like to be able to get, but I don't really know how to reach the place. And I don't want really to kill this nice little Kaguti, but not really easy to have the Kaguti move in a different way. So I must choose, do I have to kill this little nice Kaguti? Because I'd like to see if there is anything hidden here. Probably not. No, probably there's nothing. So it must be some different barn. These bars are added by the Serendipity Traveler mod, and in one of these barns there's a very nice sword. I remember something like this, but I don't remember what barn is adding this sword. But for now, let's go and... I need the Divine Intervention spell. I need it bad. And so every time you are near one of these barns, you'd better search, because you may find a really nice sword.
Why are you away from your post?
And every now and then, let's save. I want to show you this thing because that's a little thing that I don't see very used very often, but look at this thing which is moving in real time, the boat, according to the waves, and this is a very nice mod. I don't remember the author, but you can find the mod on Nexus, I think. And this is, it's adding this movement for the boats, and I really just love this mod. It's adding a lot of immersion factor, which is something I like very, very much. And it's so scripted, so there are no new meshes. It's compatible with lots of things.
Care to see the sights? Where can I take you?
Oh, and we have another NPC. Titus here is giving option to travel to Cyrodiil, which is the other big mod in development. For now you can visit the Sterk Island, and this is another beautiful mod, really suggested. And I was trying to do something. Probably reach Vivek. At this point, but I will do this thing. I will go back to the Imperial cult and finish the alms for the poor mission, and from there see what we can do. So maybe time also to use our boots of blinding speed just to make things a little faster. Oh, and look at the coast over there. You can see the first trees in the Sidanin and Aldenshore zone. We have a shipwreck there. So from here, I think this way.
Greetings, Breton. What can I do for you?
So arms for the poor. I think this is the quest giver. And we have... Can we have some more money?
Whatever you want.
Because
Within
if
reason.
I recall correctly, you can sort of cheat here. You can tell
What makes
him
this smell?
you get more than
This better be important.
more money than your target, so you can have a better price, a better hell here?
What was that?
Hi.
Hi, lady. Oh. Hold on a bit, I'm busy. Try talking to me. Bring me 5 units of willow.
Sinolian Tunifus needs 5 units of willow anther for cure paralyzation potions. He admitted he steals willow anther from the flowers growing around the house of Guruk Grossbagrat. His house is on the mainland, just north of the foreign quarter.
So we have another quest. We should go and find this house and get the flowers. Like most of these quests, you could just really get the flowers somewhere else. It doesn't really matter. So you can skip it if you want, probably. Or if you want to roleplay and go there, you can look for the house of this orc. We could do this. Well, I will just check if I have the ingredients. So we need willow anthers.
You are charming indeed. Care for a potion?
I don't think I have 5 willow anthers, but never say never. I actually have 6 willow anthers, so I think I could visit that place
What makes this smell?
regardless, but for now I want to do the quest. So you have brought me 5 units of willow anther. Here is a cure paralyzation potion for you. And a little something extra. This is good.
I delivered 5 units of willow anther to Sinolian Tunifus. He gave me a cure paralyzation potion and a valuable book as a reward.
So we have a book. Let's see. What kind of book? The First Treatise of Bernita. Ooh, a skill book. Gain knowledge from this book. Restoration. Nice thing. As you can see, the book is still a standard book with no star at the beginning, because I need to run a script on the saves to enable this thing. But it's nice because it is actually a one-click batch script which can change all your saves to update and have your red skill books marked with a star. So it is just thing that you can just click once every now and then to update your books, and you have this feature to having red skill books showing with a star. Let me check if I have any skill book in this book bundle. Yes, I have the usual lessons of Vivek, and as you can see, starting with a star. So if you are interested in this script, you can find it as usual in my site. I have, how can I say it, the most experimental things and more technical things in my site usually. So what you don't find on Nexus, probably it's in my site. And We have a potions that we could also sell for some money. Oh, another 5 units of scrib jelly. Place where to look for it could be the shark egg mine, southwest of Valmora.
Sinolian Tunifus needs 5 units of scrib jelly for cure poison and cure blight potions. He says the closest reliable source of scribs is the Shulk egg mine, southwest of Balmora, on the west bank of the Wada Ode, near a swinging bridge. He also taught me a little spell he thought would be useful.
I think I will try and sell him something like this potion. Because I want to tell Mr. Julius Raptor that we more than double the goal of the Arms for the Poor mission. Arms for the Poor, and so on. I think we must
I take it you want something.
My techniques
Well,
are
what
the
is it?
best in town.
talk again. Yes. And this sometimes happen because some quests are triggered in the first greeting that the NPC is using, and if you have a lot of modes, there are chances it may happen that another mode is sort of intercepting that that first greeting, and then sort of calling it again, but sometimes it doesn't really show the greeting again immediately. So this kind of quest, you just talk again with the NPC, and usually you have the quest triggering. So have you reached our goal of 100 gold in donation from the Skyrim mission? I have doubled our goal, and this is what Shiayu will probably answer, because she knows that doubling the goal...
I reached the Skyrim mission fundraising goal, and doubled it. I delivered the 200 gold to Iolus Trupter. He seemed very pleased. He gave me a set of shoes blessed by Zenithar, and told me to speak to him again when I'm ready for another Almaner's mission.
So reaching and doubling the goal is a way to get a very nice gift, which is this pair of shoes. The shoes of conviction, which are blessed by Zenithar and are able to fortify personality even more. So we have a couple of very nice tools increasing our ability when speaking with people. We have the shoes of conviction, and we have the Moran amulet. So we should have less problems talking and obtaining things from people. But as we are here, we can also listen to the... Oh, we can advance, maybe? Yes! I have been promoted to acolyte, and probably we have another mission. You've shown yourself to be a loyal and diligent member of
As a token of appreciation, I have received a Stendarround belt from the Imperial cult.
Another little thing. So you can see that if your character is going to use talking a lot, being a member of the Imperial cult is really something that can help, because you get these nice tokens during quests that usually are able to help while talking. Okay, and let's get another mission. Go ask the Argonian. Oh, another arms for the poor, this time to the Argonian mission.
Iolaus Trupter told me to ask the Argonian mission in Ebonheart for alms for the poor. The fundraising goal for the Argonian mission is 100 gold. When I have reached the goal, I should return and deliver the gold to Iolaus Trupter.
So more or less the same kind of thing we already did with the Skyrim mission. Oh, but I forgot one thing.
Greetings, Breton. What can I do for you?
Let me check. I need some more money.
What makes this smell?
I think I will try and sell a couple things here. I'm still trying to get screep jelly. Let's see. Oh, I need this spell, but I need more money for this. Let's see what we can sell him. I have a couple of these scrolls. Oh, he is not buying them. Let's see this one. He's an enchanter, so probably he's going to buy my scrolls. Yes. Okay, so let's use one of these amulets. And we have the shoes of convention.
Hi.
Hi, and the Moran amulet.
Well met. I've saved my best ingredients just for you.
So I want to sell something to you, like this nice scroll, for instance, and probably I have some ring, which I don't really need, like this one, but 5 gold, not worth selling. Let's try and sell these weapons. Oh, this is something good to sell. I will also sell the longbow because I have my magic summon. And our mercantile also increased, so now we have a little more money and we can finally buy the spell.
I don't know if I like this.
Still trying. Okay, so I see it. Oh, here it is. This spell is very useful, so let's buy it. Also, this one is useful, but not now. And he's looking for script challenge. So let's take a look at our bags for script jelly. I doubt I have 5 script jelly because it's not really something common to find.
Where did I put that?
Yutian, do you have some script
What is
jelly?
it now?
No. How so? Constance?
Where did I put that?
Yes?
Sorry, Lydia. Want to talk with Constance here.
Can't you see I wish to be left alone?
Oh, come on. She has no ingredients, so... Okay. No script jelly. What to do? The arms for the poor mission, or let's go back to Aldurum and do the other thing, or we could try and explore new places like that interesting dock with that boat and probably Sodom Manor. Oh. While increasing our acrobatics. So, as we are here, let's try and go talking with these Argonians about alms for the poor. So, let's see. I don't think. I'm sorry, citizen, but you must speak to our leader, the consul, Imkilaya. We cannot help you. Let's go and talk with the boss. I think I will need all the help.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Can't have, so let's talk with
Constance
about but she is not following. Oh, sorry. Don't want to talk with Luthien, but with Constance.
Is it really necessary that we talk?
I need her help charming this Argonia. Okay, our personality and speechcraft are a little better. So let's try. And Kilaya. We have our amulet here for speechcraft. And as you can see, when you use magical items, also your enchanting is increased. And we have also our shoes here. Magic shoes of conviction. So, much better now. I have a feeling that using this thing is not so easy. Oh, a bribe seems to work. Just a little, but oh, very nice. I'm so the poor. Ooh, 200 gold. Top score.
On behalf of the province of Argonia, the Argonian consul, I'm Kilaya, gave me 200 gold as alms for the poor.
So, let's try our new spell. We have a divine intervention, new spell to use. And here we are.
You seem to be doing all right for yourself.
So
what can I do
lost
for
my
you?
companions, not for long, because I have this tweaked Malayan teleportation mode tweaked to teleport companions following and not following wherever you go. So let's just heal a little. Have you reached our goal? Now, sir, I have doubled our goal. Excellent. Once again, you have exceeded our expectations. You're blessed with blah blah blah, and
I reached the Argonian mission fundraising goal, and doubled it. I delivered the 200 gold to Iolus Trupter. He seemed very pleased. He gave me a handsome frock blessed by Zenithar, and told me to speak to him again when I'm ready for another Almaner's mission.
I'm ready for anything. Go ahead.
And this thing is Fortify Mercantile. Oh, 5-2? That's
My techniques
really
are the best in town.
huge bonus to Mercantile you can have with this gift from the Imperials here. And can we... Oh, we can advance again to adapt. Oh, Shrine of Bakhmut Legion.
Iolus Trupter told me to solicit alms for the poor in Al Dirun. The goal for the Bakhmoth Fund is 100 gold. When I have reached the goal, I should return and deliver the gold to Iolus Trupter.
And so we sort of got full circle. We started all this thing to increase our personality and speechcraft to be able to do the quest with Yena Sarandus in Eldirum, and now we must go back to Eldirum to go on with the quest for the Imperial God. And I think I will try and go to Vivek Mages Guild, and from there do some alchemy and then try to reach Eldirum. So from here probably we could do a couple things. Could try and reach the temple in Vivek, or get some gondola and reach the Vivek cantons and the foreign quarter. I think I will do just this. Get some gondola and take a very scenic trip. Oh. A very scenic trip to the Vivek foreign quarter.
Exceed Anna. Mo. Exceed Anna.
So from here, thanks to my mod, the gondoliers mod, we can just take a gondola. The Ebonart Square
Care
here,
to see the sights? Where can I take you?
and take a gondola to scenic travel to the Lalu compound or the temple district. And I think we want to reach the foreign quarter, so maybe the faster way is to just go to the temple and from there, no, not sure about it. Well, let's try and go to the Lalu compound, because I'm not sure what's the faster route. The one thing I want to show you is that I have the script tweaked, the Constance script tweaked to be able to travel real time with the scenic travels, and also obviously the MCA companion tweaked to do the same thing. So we will take a gondola, and we have the player and the two companions traveling all together in a scenic trip. Let's see how it works. And here we are. As you can see, we are a little it's a little crowded, this gondola, but very nice. And the nice thing is you can also look around, and the other NPCs try to move, so you can still look around without them being so visible. You can really look full around like using the boat, because the gondola is much smaller, so the NPCs can really move around so much, but I think that's a nice feature all the same. And with this very long MGI XI view, well, not so very long, but I think I have set it to 23 for distant land, and you can really see the towers of old Ibon art in the Tamil rebuilt mainland, and it's very scenic. And so we are slowly reaching the Lalu Canton.
There is someone watching me, I can tell.
How many modes? Now 800 modes. I think it's a little exaggerated, because I have a lot of matched modes, but 800, I think, no, not so much. I may have 500 modes between the matched, but I usually just to have an idea, I think all the modes, the ESP modes and ESM modes matched are about half gigabyte, and so you can sort of figure. Anyway, all in all, Morrowind is very stable with all these mods loaded. And as you can see, our friend, the gondolier, is slowly going back to Ibonart, and I think this thing is really nice because it's something added a lot of more life to the game. And here we are in the Lalu canton, and we could actually just go and visit here because I want to show you another nice thing here. I'm using one of the replacers for this canton. So it's an open air canton, not closed. So it's very scenic to view. We have the usual birdie here that is slowly trying to go past this obstacle. As you can see, oftentimes they manage to do it. Scripting is not perfect, but all in all it works. Look at this, how nice. This is a little problem with the MGI XI setting. As you can see, the top of the tower, Ibonart Castle Tower, are not correctly displayed, probably because that mesh is set is too much simplified by the reduction setting in MGI XI, so it's better to set that particular mesh to not be reduced in your configuration settings for MGI XI. And you can do it from the text file settings of MGI XI, and you can find example of these things in my site. I think I have my settings available there. Maybe they are not really updated, but you can get an idea from there. You can see the comments about what syntax you can use to set your meshes to be compressed by MGI XI generation or not, so you can solve these kind of problems when some meshes are set up in a wrong way by the compression program. And here we are, open canton Lalu. And the mod I'm using is, let me check, Vivek Open Cantons. This is a special tweaked version I did to be compatible with the Windows Glow, but it's a Vivek Open Cantons mod. There are, I think, 2 or 3 more mods doing similar things, but also with different cantons. I like this one because it's more compatible, available, I think. It's touching just the Great Houses cantons, not the other cantons, so it's more compatible with other mods, and it's very nice. And I think I want to try and talk with Mr. Curia
I could
here.
kill that Guar. Those boots are ruined.
Because I don't remember if Shiaryu already has been here, probably not, but it's good to talk with Mr. Curia. And I want to show you also this nice, very nice it's a little strange how it is folding here, but regardless, this is a very nice portrait of Mr. Curio, and I think it's a nice addition to his manner.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
Oh, a nice city, but I was looking for Mr. Curio. Oh, we can talk about business. So, Mr. Crassus Curio is a splendid mansion, I know, I'm here. Okay, so you are not the right person. Let's see, nice books. Oh, and in the background you can hear music by one of the bards from the Antares animation, and music is something I have added. It's one of my preferred rendition of a very nice game music. But we are looking for Mr. Crassus Curious, which is moved somewhere.
Lawman of House Telvanni, what can I do
Why
for you?
the scheduling mod? NPC living cities of Vanafa. And here we are talking with him. Yes, I'm Crassus Curio, but you can call me Uncle Crassus. Ah yes, that is my name, but it sounds like music when you say it, so you can easily get an idea. Halfway control. Oh, can we talk about advancement? You don't have the qualification. Can we talk about business? No business for now. And so, no, it's too soon to talk with him, probably. I need to do more quests for the Lalu house. But I was curious to go here and look at the house, and also at this nice Elandil player. We'll come back when we are more advanced in the Lalu ranks.
Is there something you need?
But anyway, let's go and take another gondola to try and reach. Oh, well, look how nice. So I think that the Red Mountain is perfect in the distance, and the trick to obtain this thing without killing, absolutely killing your FPS, is to have a very long distant land setting, more than 20 cells, but to have your distant statics much your distance statics limit much shorter. So set it to 8-9 cells, but you can set your distant land much greater and see the land, distant land, but not the mesh details and things that really can kill your frame rate if you don't have a really powerful computer. And and I think that's a very good compromise, because my computer is not so powerful and still I can get this nice view. So we are going down. I will put up my boots of blinding speed just to make things a little faster. And let's look for a gondolier, or we could just go by foot. As we are fast. Maybe a little potion could help. To get more fatigue. Here, good. Oh, another thing I want to show you is this particular tweak of the MGI XI water shadow, which is adding those circles to the waterfalls. This is something a little heavy on FPS, but it's really scenic, so it's one of my must-have. And we are in the Redwood encounter, and I think we can just go by feet. We are already in the foreign quarter. Oh, and this is one thing I added recently, and I think that's a very nice thing, because if you're using some settings to have darker than usual nights, and you happen to have to travel and walk in Vivek at night, well, these galleries are very dark, so just one single light point added here. It's not really taxing your FPS or really changing much in how the light's limit is in Vivek, but it's really helping have some reference when you're traveling here. I will remove the boots because it's much better the view you can have without them. So you see, the open cantons are really scenic and nice to have. I'm using a variety of trees, but they are mostly woods. And up we go to the foreign quarter, upper floors. Oh, and the nice thing you can hear in the background is the Morrowind acoustic over howl wind effects that you have when you are above a certain height. And look over there, the mainland coast. Oh, sorry, this is not the mainland coast. This is Bagnumfell coast. Over there, there's Ibonard. And I think let me check if we can see the mainland coast from the other side. The other cantons. That's the Albanian canton. And I think we should be able to see something of the other coast.
Good day to you.
Over there to the south you can see the mountains and the hills of the mainland, but you don't really see the details because you can see a big Dreamer brewing over there, but not much more. And this way your FPS is not really killed like when displaying all the statics.
Guess you are well.
Finally, here we are. Iraq foreign quarter. And the Mage's Guild is our target. And I think we'll try and go to the alchemy station and stop for now. Hello, friend.
Well met. What is it?
We can borrow the use of this alchemy station, but for now I will stop here and see hopefully you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.